Okay. Okay, I actually like the idea of the light. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope I'm going to stay with you because my internet seems to be it's not fantastic, but let's just, let's just feel into the light.
Yes.
And I'm just thinking of that. I don't know if you saw it, but that photo that I took the other day of that light that was in the field. I'm just going to tune into that because it was so special. Maybe just feel into whatever comes into your awareness when you think of the word light. When you feel that word, that meaning, that energy. And we'll just embrace that as a group. And it feels like we're moving fast. We're going fast into the core of something. Almost like going into the core of the sun. Just going into that energy feels like really racing. And as we're racing in, there's a sense of letting go, of just allowing all those layers to come away. The thoughts and the feelings and the ideas, even just the connections with the physical world. And there's nothing but light. And breathing it in and feeling it coming inside our skin and our cells. Feels like becoming that light. And there's a sense of stillness. There's stillness and there's that speed, that racing speed. And somehow they're connected. So just allowing that perception. The perception is the light itself. Being aware, being conscious of anything. Now it feels like amplifying. Yes, it feels like we've got to the core. We're at the very heart of that light. And all we have to do is open a little bit more. Breathe that a little bit deeper. become that light. It feels like an endless wave of light. That's expanding through our being. Through our awareness. Through our breath. Let's feel it in our cells now. Our physical cells. Feeling how that light bathes the cells. How they soak it in and infuse everything inside the cells. And we can breathe a little bit deeper. Wow, it feels so amazing just to soak in that light. Just feeling the appreciation for that. The warmth of it. And feeling how clean everything becomes. Everything, every process, every metabolic reaction, all the complexity is shimmering with that light. And just being taken up and up, ascending into a higher and higher vibration. And expanding. Feel how it expands us. Like we're soaking it in. We're soaking in the light and expanding and taking up more space and becoming softer and calmer and happier. And more comfortable. And the light itself is changing now. As the light harmonizes with our cells in our body, it takes on a greater diversity So like a rainbow of colors sparkling. Becoming a rainbow that's inside us. So it's like we're singing. It's like we're a song. Let's just feel that song inside us. And remember it. It's that ancient song of all the colors. And feel how it brings everything back into the most perfect alignment. Let's start with our heart center. At the very core of the light, where it's most intense. And the colors are bursting and rippling out. Just feel those colors and the intensity and the warmth and the love rolling out from that center. And when we breathe, we're breathing that into our lungs and we're sending it through our whole system. And when we feel it with our mind, we're drawing it through every nerve in our body. So all of the processes, all of the systems, physical systems, are sending that light everywhere through our body. And we can feel the joy of that. And they create that joyous emotion. And that emotion amplifies the infusion of the light even further. And let's bring that light to everything we might consider as a problem or a limitation or a pain or a blockage. Let's bring it to the paralysis. And let's feel the power of that light and associate everything in our mind, everything in our consciousness with that power and that knowing that everything receives that power. Everything is porous. everything that seems to control us in the physical level is receptive, is influenced. So we know that. So let's focus on that influence now. Let's feel what that feels like. Feel what it feels like when the light dissolves everything back into perfect light. Let's feel the power of that rising and intensifying and amplifying. It's like a massive gong, like a gong being struck in the universe, and we can feel it resonating, reverberating throughout, through the light years. And bringing everything back to perfection. And we just feel those reverberations, and we're just floating in that perfection. And just feeling the profound peace. That arises when we know, when we've experienced that limitlessness. We summon it and we cherish it. We intensify it. And we experience it dissolving. All of the darkness. And now we can feel the source, the fountain of rainbow light. Like trillions of photons gathering and that energy is vibrating so strongly now. And let's feel it connecting through each of us, creating a grid of energy. Like a sphere with smaller spheres within. And each one of us is taking in and sending out this light. And as we take it in, it brings profound alignment and harmony and joy. And as we send it out, it's amplified and replenished with our rainbow color, our uniqueness. Let's feel our uniqueness joining with others. And how joyful that is. Let's appreciate that, the wonder of that, of being able to share this experience. And one more time, let's create that incredible power as one. Striking that massive gong with the strength of our knowledge that light is everything. There is nothing else that we need. And just feeling that power. In our heart. So intense. And the bliss of those reverberations as we feel them carry on and on. Just allow that peace to fill you up, to fill us up. And feel the comfort of that. And just gradually breathing ourselves back into that different state of awareness, coming back to the surface. Gently. Opening your eyes when you're ready. Just feeling thankful for that light and who we are and our rainbow self. And feel free to share anything that you want to.
I'd like to share, Camille.
Yes.
When I see the light, when I close my eyes, I see the light, and it's vibrates as love. It's just love, and it's like a blanket. I want to just put my head into it, and have it wrapped around me. And I could see that with Gaby, and I could also see the sphere that we made superimpose itself on top of Gaby.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Do you feel it around you?
Yes, I do. It's always around me.
Mm.
It's always around me. I think I'm really, really blessed.
Mm.
All I have to do is close my eyes and I see it.
Yeah.
And so I shouldn't ever worry or despair. But I do, because I'm human.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Camille.
Yeah. What did you feel, Gab?
Yeah, just I'm not very good at feelings, but yeah, just the emotions, just like Anna was saying, the love and
Yes.
Yeah, there was quite a lot because usually when we do this, there's a kind of time when it feels like more difficult, like it feels like we're working through something, but it wasn't so like that this time. It felt like it just was getting stronger. It felt good. Yeah. Yeah. How did you get on, Mom? You're muted just now. I'm looking
No,
around the
I
side
just
for
said good. Yeah, so it was. I've been doing. I read in one of Gaby's things about an Ayurveda kind of technique of looking into the sun,
Oh, wow.
and I've forgotten exactly what it says. But you only
Yeah.
do it for a few minutes, and I've been looking at the sun and just blinking. And when you blink,
Yeah.
you see all colors. You see, the sun becomes dark, and you get kind of rays of blues and oranges and yellow.
yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I
so I've been doing that whenever we have the sun.
Yeah.
thought of that as well because I do that in the sun and you see these rainbows
All
and
right.
Yeah.
I thought of they're so bad.
Yeah, that was
Mm.
funny. The way the rainbow, the colors were really clear. Yeah. Yeah. It's
And we've
funny,
had
isn't it?
some lovely suns in the morning, just kind of bright through the clouds. It's lovely.
Yeah. Do you feel it physically? Can you feel it in your body, that light?
Were you asking Mom or Mika?
Just anyone. I don't know how much it becomes because I kind of feel it like that, but I don't know how people feel that.
The thing I found so powerful was the resonance of the gong.
Yes.
Absolutely knocked me because
Yeah.
I was a bit tired. I was thinking, oh goodness, I'm going to sleep. I'm wondering. Suddenly, this gong feel
Yeah.
the whole of my upper body. It was like,
Wow.
oh,
That's so cool.
it
Yeah.
was, yeah, it reminded me of an experience of one time I did a meditation and sort of in space when saw St. Michael
Wow.
and the use
Wow.
of the spheres. It was that kind of power because I always have an everlasting lamp
Yeah.
and I'd forgotten I lit it just before we did this. It had gone out.
That's,
I found that hugely powerful physically. And
yeah.
Wow.
yeah, so I really appreciate because I've never met any of you except Cami. So I feel a bit shy, but it's just so wonderful to
It's
be
so,
able to join you. So thank you.
no, it's amazing to have you.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's so special.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. The gong just,
The gong was huge. It
yeah.
reverberated my whole
Yeah.
body. Sort of cleansed, or
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
everyone's.
I thought that too about the gong. Yeah, yeah, it's an amazing image because it's so different
Isn't
from
it?
the light.
The Tibetans have these gongs, don't they? When they
Yeah. Yeah. It felt like it was in our kind of communal heart. Just that. And it felt like it was really powerful, that it was like a one sort of strike like that. And then there was this sort of, yeah, and it did feel very like in the universe.
It
Yeah.
was huge.
It's a
I
good,
don't know where you get it from, but
yeah.
kind of follow you out into somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
And so peaceful after it as well. Just like a sense of like, really you can breathe then. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
thank
I like what you say to breathe. What do you say?
yeah. Yeah.
Forget to breathe.
Yeah. I think we're about to cut out. So thank you very much,
Very
everyone.
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Camille, Gabby,
Yeah.
Maris.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you.